Hi guys, I'm back looking a bit better than I did last video. I'm better now, and we have done the move and we're now living in Doncaster and working in Sheffield. So we're back working for Nando's. Well, I'm back for working for Nando's anyway. Alex did a transfer. Currently I'm finding it alright. And we have everything booked as well. So we've got a date. It's the 27th of August. We fly from Heathrow and we have an 8-hour layover in Singapore, and we get to Brisbane on the 29th of August. We've booked our hostel as well in Brisbane, and we're going to be at the Brisbane Backpackers Resort for 3 nights, I think it is. And then we even got our train tickets to London booked, and they were £30 for both of us. The flights one way were £308 each, and that's why we booked it, because it was so cheap. So yeah, we just didn't want to miss out on that. And then also we got our visas the day after we bought our flights, which we shouldn't have done that really, but the flights were so cheap and we didn't want to miss out on them. So we booked our visas, or we paid for our visas, applied for our visas the next day, and they cost $440. I'm not exactly quite sure how much that is, but it was about, I think I paid £250-ish, including like fees from my bank and stuff like that for a non-sterling transaction. We got accepted for our visa literally 30 seconds after we submitted it. I don't know how it happened or why it was so quick, but they were accepted literally 30 seconds after we sent the application off. It was saying like it could take up to 2 to 4 weeks for us to get them, but yeah, it took us 30 seconds. Just another couple of other things. We took all of the DVDs that we're trying to sell to CEX in the end, and we got just over £50. That was including Alex's old Xbox games as well. I did a car boot the week after I filmed the first video, and I got I made about £40, which I was quite happy with, and still came back with loads of stuff that I didn't end up selling. I've sold most of my clothes now on Depop. A lot of that is gone, and that's helped me with a big chunk of money. Still waiting on the pet insurance back. So I rang the pet insurance up about a week ago now. It's now Saturday the 10th of June, and they said it would take 10 to 15 days for the money to be released. It's been accepted, it's finalised and all that sort of stuff. But we're just waiting for an email to say that it's being released, and it can take another few days to reach my account once it's been released. And in terms of money and our savings, living at home is helping us massively. We get paid weekly with Nando's, which is another good thing. And our biggest expense at the moment is petrol. So we fill up petrol, like we fill the tank of the car up fully every week. We take it in turns, and that's maybe about £50 a week, which, you know, to get to Sheffield every week for both of us, it's not a lot really. We did end up selling a lot of our things before we moved, and then it's kind of slowed down now that we have moved, because I've not really been putting it out there, and it's just a lot hard. I don't know why, but we didn't end up bringing that much with us. We did hire a van to bring everything over, and we did 2 trips with the van and then a trip with the car full of stuff. But the first trip had the sofa in that we were keeping, and then a couple of other big things, and then the second trip had loads of our pots and pans and all that sort of stuff, and we'll be taking them to the car boot soon, so we can get rid of a lot of our stuff then. It's just kind of laying around in our parents' houses, and I feel really bad, but there's nowhere to put it. So I made around £300 on like just my things that I sold, and then Alex made maybe like £200-300 as well, selling like the TV and other things like that like people gave him the money for. So that was a nice big chunk of money, and in my savings account right now I have about £800. So today we're going on the 27th of August and it is the 10th of June. I'm pretty sure we are going to be sorted for money. The reason I'm talking about money is because I never ever thought it would be possible for us to save this sort of money to go away with. Now, it's been surprisingly easy for us to save this sort of money, and I am shocked. So if you are thinking about doing this, don't be put off by the money saving part. If you really truly wanting to take this trip or do something like this, don't be put off by the money aspect. Like, obviously if you've got bills and responsibilities, then it's going to be a lot harder. But if you have the opportunity to, you know, cut down those bills, maybe house share with somebody, or go and live with your parents again, or your siblings, or something like that, a family member, then I would take that opportunity and try to save as much money as possible. It is short term not being as independent as you once were, like living by yourself or whatever, but it is worth it. We've spent maybe like, I think it's about, it'll be over £500 each, well over £500 each on all the things so far, and we've still got a fair bit of money left in our savings accounts, and it's just getting added to every single week. Oh, also, I bought a new phone. The other week when it was really, really hot, I placed my old phone face down on the side and I accidentally knocked over a sealed pot of coconut oil. If you know it's coconut oil, it's solid, it's fine. But it was absolutely red hot and it had melted, dribbled out of the pot onto the side and then into my phone screen, literally like between the glass and the screen. It had coconut oil all in it and it was just unusable. I couldn't see it. I used it for a day. Literally as soon as I saw what I'd done, it was about 5:30 in the morning, so I was coming in early for work, and I just ordered a new phone straight away. So I got a refurbished 6 from Envirophone, and that cost me £200. So I put that on my credit card, and then I paid that off when I got paid from my last job at Misguided. With that paycheck, I paid my credit card off. So that's another £200 I could have had. I could have had like nearly probably £1,000 right now in my savings account, but I had to buy a new frigging phone. And this one doesn't even work properly. The charging port is like dodgy, and I've emailed them and they said that they've sent me a return thing, like return label, so I can send it back, but I ain't got a phone and I need to wait and see if my pet insurance comes through, and they've not told me how long it's going to take. So I don't know if I can just take this into the Apple store because it's refurbished. My old one was refurbished from Tesco and I took it into the Apple store and it still had warranty on it, so that got fixed there. So I don't know if I can just take it into the Apple store or what, but yeah, that's been my life for the past like month or so, or however long it's been. It'll have been a month, won't it? Yeah, it's going good and we're both really excited. I did ask Alex to be in this video with me, but he wasn't that impressed about being in it. But he does want to vlog while we're in Australia, so I'm gonna have to get him into a video, aren't I? So yeah, if you have got any questions, please just let me know in the comments, like, or just message me or whatever. I'm gonna try and be as like transparent as possible and tell you all the costs and how we're saving money and all that sort of stuff. Just want these videos for before we get there to be as helpful as possible. Oh, and also we still are going out to eat all the time. Like, we're saving the money and we're spending what we would normally going out to eat. So I'm going out to drink. We've been out a couple of times to the pub. So we're very lucky in the position that we're in right now, and we haven't had to curb our lifestyle as much as we thought we would. We thought we'd just be living at home, hermits, constantly there when we're not at work, and we've not, so it's quite nice. As much as I hate Doncaster, and I'm not a big fan of Sheffield right now. It's been raining like a lot here, more than in Manchester. But yeah, please do let me know in the comments if you've got any questions, or you're interested in what our plan is or anything. We'll be probably addressing our plan in the next video. But right now, I have got to go to Subway to get sandwiches and Starbucks for coffee. Alex started at 8, it's now 8:15, and I start at 10, so I've got a nice little 2-hour wait ahead of me. But yes, thank you so much for watching, and please let me know what you'd like to see from us. And yeah, I hope you're enjoying these videos. So I'm gonna go now. Bye!